first week in the life of a nurse. Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Sierra, and I am so happy to be doing my first week in the life of a nurse. What? So today is my first official day of work. It is Monday, July 17th. As you saw in my productive Sunday vlog, my mom is here in town. Jared is at hockey camp this week from Saturday to Thursday, so I have to actually work a 12-hour shift tomorrow. So my mom is here hanging out with me and helping me with Sadie. It's just really nice to have her, but I'm a little bit off on my schedule, but in a good way. We just went to the gym at 5 a.m. Got home, took Sadie on a walk. She's making breakfast, and it's about a little after 8 right now. I need to make a phone call to get access to do my modules. That's mostly what I'm doing today, is some online modules, and then tomorrow I go in for my first clinical shift, but this week is just going to be a lot of online stuff mostly, except for tomorrow. But today I supposed to work from about 8 to noon on modules, as long as I can get access to them. Need to go check how to get on there since I couldn't get on yesterday, and I'm a rehire, so I'm not doing new employee orientation. That is kind of the plan for now, and then at 1:45 I have a meeting with my managers on Zoom. I don't know if that's an individual meeting or like a group meeting, I'm not really sure, but hopefully I'll know more about my week after that. I thought I'd bring you guys along with me just to see how my week goes. I'm not really sure how it's gonna go, but I'm excited. Just to walk through my day a little bit, I have this in my calendar here, and then over here is where I keep track of like my daily habits and making sure I'm getting those done. But I have my meeting today, and these were just some questions I came up with that I needed to ask, so I just thought I'd write them down. What we're gonna do for dinner, so I've got that all planned. So here's kind of my schedule is: went to the gym, done, took Sadie on a walk, done. I need to work about 8 hours today to get my hours for this week. Mostly doing modules today, and then I need to wash my scrubs so I'm ready for tomorrow. Prep my lunch, which is going to be leftovers from this. Pack my bag, get my badge ready, and lunch and everything like that. And then I just want to practice some assessments since it's been so long since I've been in a hospital setting. I just want to refresh my memory a little bit, so that's kind of my plan for today. And then just chill tonight to enjoy my last little bit of freedom. Scrubs on for the day. Ironically, they are the same color as the pants or shorts I was wearing earlier today, which is hilarious, but this is just online, so just need the top on. We are doing a meeting with our unit managers. I think there's like 6 or 8 of us, I believe. So hopefully find out more information. Anyway, long story short, I've been doing orientation today because there's a confusion, I think, on whether I'm a rehire or a transfer. It's a long whole ordeal. If you want to know my work background, go to a previous video. So I'm doing orientation, and I don't think working tomorrow. I'm doing another orientation day tomorrow so that I can get my access, so I can access like our modules, my email, all that stuff. So kind of important, but super change of plans. It's been actually very stressful and I hate that, but I'm excited to see what my manager meeting has to say and how that goes. It's now 3:55 and I need to get downtown to pick up my badge before 4:30. We gotta hurry. It's about 6:30, 6:45 right now. Today has been insanely weird. I think there's a lot of confusion on whether I am a rehire or a transfer, and so nobody knows what I'm doing. But I'm just so overwhelmed with the confusion, not even like by the amount of stuff that we talked about today in orientation, just the confusion and not knowing what's going on. And I don't feel like it's normally like this. I'm hoping that tomorrow I'll have more answers and things will go smoothly. But for tonight, we're going to have some dinner and probably watch Bachelorette, watch Charity. I've gotten really invested in her season. Said I wasn't going to, and I did. I gotta see Brayden Gone. I gotta see him gone. Gonna go do that, and then send my email and just have like a chill night. Probably finish our painting projects and like relax. Got up early and didn't really nap, so I'm kind of getting really drained. But that's kind of my plan for now, and hopefully tomorrow will be another day of orientation just so I can get my access for Wednesday. That's literally what I need. So I probably won't talk to you guys tonight, but I will talk to you in the morning. Good morning, or good afternoon, I should say, because I think it's like, 12:50. I've not had a very eventful morning, so I haven't had much to share. But for this morning, we had our like orientation where we learned about like safety, patient safety, of course, and about some of the systems that the hospital uses. I already know all these, so this was just a review for me, but it was really helpful. And then we got our access, which I was really excited for because I've been waiting for that. And then the rest of the afternoon, we're supposed to work on this like new hire cluster of modules to do. So I'm just taking a little break just to get up and go to the gym. And we're gonna maybe do like an indoor walk with Sadie, since I think it's like 100 degrees outside. And it's impossible to walk her, but I wanted her to get some exercise and to get my steps in for the day. So I just got ready, and we're gonna head to do that. And I've just been watching Jared's doing a hockey game, so I've just been watching that on my computer here, but not very eventful, and I'm sorry about that, but first week things, it is what it is. Good morning, you guys. Today is Wednesday, July 19th, and it's about almost 8 o'clock right now. I just woke up. I'm so tired. I'm like struggling getting back into this weird rhythm of whatever this week is, but I am really enjoying my time being at home still and working. Like, that's a dream, because that never happens for nurses. So I'm just enjoying that while I have it. But sitting here filling out my planner from yesterday, and because I just got lazy last night and didn't want to do it, but just a couple things I didn't get done, and then writing down what I've got on the schedule for today. I'd like to get to the gym and walk Sadie, but it's kind of late, and we want to go see Indiana Jones tonight, so it's kind of priority. So maybe today will be kind of an off day, but I'm just really tired. It's taking me forever to wake up. I really need to shower and just kind of get ready for the day, and I haven't been able to do that yet on one of these days, so I feel like I'm just being a bum. But honestly, there's not really a lot to get ready for, and I'm sorry, there's not a lot to see in this video, so it's just a lot of like working from home, but I honestly love it. And it's so freaking hot outside. It's been like 110 every day, and it's miserable, so I'm cool with it. I'm cool with being at home, but I will update you guys when I have something better today. After my classes, I will tell you what I learned, because now we're getting into like a little bit more of the actual stuff that's for us, so to be determined. Real quick, one thing that we went over in my class yesterday that I thought I would share that was really interesting, we went over like safety, like patient safety, and I thought it was interesting how there's a statistic that you are more likely to get harmed while in a hospital than when you take a ride on an airplane. When you get on a plane, you have about 1 in a million chance of something bad happening to you or being harmed. But when you enter a hospital, you have a 1 in 300 chance of that happening. And so the class was about how we can decrease that number, prevent things from happening. I get a lot of like hospital-acquired pneumonia kind of things coming to mind. or like infections and stuff. So that was just really interesting statistic and something to keep in mind as healthcare providers, that how we can reduce that risk for our patients.
What?
The location of the graphical.
For the graphical posters.
Standard. No.
Okay guys, it is now about 11 o'clock tonight. It's been a really long, not so exciting day, but I did want to go over a few things that we talked about in my modules today. So today started out just an 8-hour day from 8 to 4:30ish with 30 minutes for lunch, which is kind of how all my days have been so far. From 8 to like 9:30, I worked on this module called clinical orientation, and then from 9:30 to 12 we had clinical orientation and cultural effectiveness, I believe, or like a diversity training from 9:30 to 12, and that was on Zoom with like basically everyone that's from orientation in a clinical setting, nurses, techs, secretaries, like just everybody that's in a clinical setting, kind of those basic things. And then after that, took a little bit of a lunch and then worked on some modules. These are the modules I was working on today: child abuse and neglect, and like resources for how to handle suspected abuse, like burns, like what is neglect versus like an intentional harm versus accidental, and like social work resources, and like what being a mandatory reporter means, and like all that stuff. So that was a really hard lecture to listen to, but like very important for my job. Infection prevention and control was another one. So like, what are the ways that the hospital prevents infections, hand washing, nail requirements, isolation stuff, a lot of isolation stuff today, like contact, droplet, airborne, all that stuff, language access services, and the difference between an interpreter versus a translator, which I didn't know this, but interpreter is when you're like speaking the language, like having a conversation. Translating would be writing it down. Kind of makes sense, or like translating a document. That obviously makes sense, but I just didn't know that difference, so I thought that was interesting. Like when you have to have an interpreter and how you book one, which is an awesome resource that my hospital has. Then one on nursing professional practice, and how like pediatric nursing got started here in Dallas, which is super cool. Peer review if incidents happen versus safe harbor, with safety ratios and whatnot. Tuition reimbursement options and certification reimbursement. Those were awesome to hear about. And then the last one was medication administration, like the medication rights, verifying things, and just like an intro to medication administration, which was super cool. So those things were all helpful, which is why I took notes, because There's just so much information being thrown at us that I thought I would do that for today. And then kind of got lazy towards the end of the day and took a little bit of a nap. And then we went and saw Indiana Jones, which was really, really good. I highly recommend it. By the time I post this video, it probably won't be in theaters anymore, but I'm sure it'll be out on some streaming service, and it's so good. I just love Harrison Ford, and it was just a really, really good movie. So I have to be working, I think at 7:30 in the morning, have an Epic like training course. Epic is our software that we use for charting at my hospital. So like we're gonna be practicing that at home, which I've done these courses before, but definitely a nice refresher since I don't always like use a lot of the features that you will as a nurse. So I'm excited for that. And then more modules tomorrow, and my mom is leaving, which I'm really sad about, but Jared is coming home and I'm excited about that. So sad and happy, but this is not the most exciting week, so I'm sorry about that, but this is part of what starting a job looks like, so I obviously wanted to share it, and I think my schedule is kind of interesting to give some people an idea, so hope you guys are enjoying that, but I'll see y'all in the morning. It's Thursday night. I have not been very good about vlogging anything today, but there's not really been much to say. I did do a class this morning. I had 2 classes from about 7:15 this morning until noon, and those were just on Epic, like the basics, like how to find things. I've definitely done them before, so I didn't like really find them super helpful, and it's really hard when everybody is like trying to access it at home, and there was like 100 people in my class, I think, so it kept kicking everybody out, so it's like we can't even practice, so it's really boring to like watch somebody go through stuff in Epic that you don't even really know what it is or like if it's going to pertain to you, but I applaud them for the effort. It was fine, no big deal. And then I did some modules later. I do need to work this afternoon, or sorry, I need to work tomorrow, Friday, to get some more modules done, but it's 10 o'clock right now. I just dropped my mom off at one airport. If you know Dallas, you know there's 2 airports. We have DFW, which is like the big one, and then, it's really dark now, and then Love Field, and that's basically just southwest line Frontier, and so I dropped her off at DFW, and now I'm going over to pick Jared up, and he just landed, so it's like perfect timing. That's that. I'm really excited to see Jared, and I am very sad to have to drop my mom off. Like, that is the worst. If you're close with one of your parents and you like live long distance, it's really freaking difficult, and I hate it. I like to talk to my mom on the phone every day, but it's not enough. Like, I literally need to be with her. So anyway, that's that. Probably not much to show for the rest of the night, so I'll see you guys in the morning most likely. Today is Friday, July 21st. I knew that. I was testing myself. And it's almost 12:30 right now. We had a really late night last night, just Jared getting home from the airport late, and I just wanted to hang out with him for a little bit, and he didn't have to go into work until 12 today, so we got a little bit of extra time to hang out last night. Sadie and I did get some of our walk in as much as we can when it's so hot out, and Jared's off at work, and we have to sit down and work like 6 hours today, so my plan is to just see what I can get through that's kind of like the boring, monotonous stuff still for orientation, and get through that, and then maybe spend the last like 30 minutes planning for next week, because I have some kind of work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week, so it's gonna be kind of a lot. I'm just a little bit overwhelmed. Not that schedule is bad, because 3 of those days are like only 2 to 4 or 5 hours, but I just know I'm like on information overload already, and then 2 days on the floor is just gonna be a lot for me. So I'm gonna do that, try to knock that out, then maybe get to the gym sometime today, and then enjoy my night. I have some painting projects left to do that's out in the kitchen, so I really need to get those done. And then maybe do some editing, but I really just want to enjoy. I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. I just really want to enjoy my time and work on some YouTube stuff, because I've kind of put that on the back burner. So that's kind of my plan for today. I'm going to sit down and write in my planner and just kind of make a list of what I need to do today. Guys, I don't usually get burnt out like this towards the end of my week, but I am just gassed. Like, I am so tired. I've napped every day this week and not even had a good morning routine, and not gone to the gym as much. I'm just like, my body is just really adjusting to, I've had lots of changes this week. It's been a lot with having Jared gone, and we're off our routine and schedule, and my mom's been here, and like, her being here is great. I miss Jared, like, but it was really nice time to have with her. But I'm just like in a blender of what is going on this week. So like, too much. I kind of need to work on a little bit more work stuff, but I might do it tomorrow. But I also want to just be done and like enjoy my days off, because I need to do that. I need to make sure I do that. Otherwise we will start having issues. But I'm alone tonight, so I think I might go get some panda. If you know, you know. It's my thing. It's really my thing. So I might go do that and then just chill and paint or something. I need to be done with this. This has been a week. That's kind of my plan for tonight. Not really much exciting, so I don't really think I'll have anything to show you. And I do apologize that this week has been not super exciting, just a lot of me sitting at my computer.
I feel the same way. But that's the reality of starting a new nursing job, no matter what. That's always how your first week goes, I think. Next week I have more exciting stuff, so that week in the life will be a little bit better because this one's been sad, to say the least. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me on my first week in the life of a nurse, which is so exciting. I can't even believe it. Like, I still sit and like daydream sometimes. I'm like, wait, this is my life now. This feels so weird. So it's just strange, but please be sure to subscribe and check back here for more week in the lives of a nurse as we get this going. Next week I have 2 clinical shifts, a cardiac lecture and a cohort lecture with all of the nurses. So it'll be a lot more exciting of a week, and I'm very excited but nervous, and we'll talk all about that in the next video. And I will see you guys later.